Yo, we got another what if coming. All right, listen. Shit. Part 7. I haven't even uploaded the other part at the time of making the video. But, as I said, this one's going to be action-packed. So this one might be a little bit longer just because I want to get all this shit going. All right, so, Uraraka, Deku fighting, right? Deku upset, right? He's like, damn, my calculation's off, bro. He was bugged, but like Uraraka's like, nah, I'm gonna smack some sense into you. So he overcalculated that shit, right? He really thought he was that guy, but he was not at that moment. Anyways, these niggas start fighting, bro. And I shit you not. No. I'm gonna retcon one tiny thing. Deku doesn't take his suit off. It'll make sense in a moment. They proceed to start throwing these ungodly hands, and this is reminiscent to like Jiren and fucking Goku fighting in Tournament of Power, right? They're fighting all over USJ right now, right? Uraraka's just flying up in the air, bro. Boo. I can't believe this. Like, she is heated, bro. You were a villain this whole time? Boom. Let me guess, you're the... Like she started piecing things together, like all the unsettling things Deku's been saying. If y'all remember that part, depending on when y'all are seeing this. Just like some of the slight things that were just questionable, but just not questionable enough. How her parents magically got money, how they apparently got contracts, and how everything just started working, and the more she talked about the problems, the more they went away, and just she's so mad because like she actually trusted him, and she can't believe like it's kind of like that, right? So like she's heated as hell, right? Mad, fury, angry and shit, right? So she's all the Percocet right now, bro. And they throwing some hands, my boy. Toga, looking up, is visibly a little like jealous and angry, like a lot of emotions. Dobby and these other motherfuckers that are doing there, like Dobby would hit that whistle, hold up. He'd be like, as he's just seeing the fight. So the Smile and the, not really the League of Villains, but the League of Villains and their side characters, and then Shigaraki, that nigga heat, bro. All right, he mad, he's scratching deviously, nigga, blood and shit. He's like, no, this isn't supposed to be happening this way. Who are you? What type of boss are you? No, I'm here for All Might. I'm here for All Might. And then Kodagiri's like, calm down, Shigaraki. We have a backup plan. It's all good. Just calm down. And he's like, no, I need to destroy. Hold up. So Shigaraki's like, I need to destroy these bastards. I don't have time for side characters. He's just like bugging out. But we'll cut off his combo for like 3 seconds, right? Him and Uraraka are throwing like these intense hands and shockwave. Boom! Deku gets knocked back. Boom! Hits the fucking pavement, bro. This nigga's skidding on water, right? He bow. Uraraka, right, flying up on that nigga's neck meat, just and she not just throwing these random punches neither. You remember when Deku gave her a training regime, right? And like he was teaching, like he basically gave her some like basics, right? But the basics were a little bit more than basics, and she also took some classes that were just magically free. So she's not just throwing regular hands, okay? She's throwing this quality smoke, my boy. So she bam. On top of her not being affected by gravity, on top of her controlling gravity. Yeah. There's a lot going on here, and your boy's Deku's kind of upset. Like he's not necessarily on the back foot neither, but enough of dialogue. Let's just get back to the raw action, okay? So what ended up happening, right? Boom, she's chasing Deku, and then Deku tries to like fly away, but she like basically hits that nigga down to the ground, bro. He not down to the ground, but down to the water, and may just send that nigga flying, bro. And she started compressing air. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And the Toga's like, oh no. And let's just say that like as this like collision of like shockwaves and of them like fighting just bring people closer together, Toga's like in the middle with the students of UA, right? And they're like, hey, we got bigger problems to fry. Everyone's confused. I remember Deku talking about this. She might say like his code name or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But she's like, I remember Deku talking about something like this. It didn't really make sense, but as I'm thinking about it, he was talking about a girl that could, control gravity or could manipulate gravity. And he was talking about one of the potential future applications of if you could control gravity, that means you could control a lot of things. And if you compress air, you can make a shockwave that, and as like sweat drops from her brow, you could create a shockwave that could break the sound barrier. And everyone's shocked, like, what? Well, I say the students, but everyone's pretty much knocked out, so it's literally just Bakugo hearing this, all right? So anyways, right, as this is happening, and they're like, that would be a very concerning problem, as this is Dabi saying this shit. But I think we have another issue here. And the second he says that, all you hear is, and Shigaraki in the background, kill them, Nomu, kill them all. They must pay for interfering with my plans of killing all Might. And then that Nomu starts boxing these niggas. But like, it's really just them getting pooped on. But Bakugo, he's about to get hit, but Toga's like, get out of the way, blonde. Drop kicks that nigga and she takes a big hit or whatever, right? And then, as this is all happening, Uraraka's in the back row. Boo! Boo, boo, boo. So she's just shooting like a lot of compressed air at Deku right now. Ah, son of a bitch. He boom. He said, all right, enough of this. Basically, he does a Galagun. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. But he's like, Galagun. Boom. I can't think of another name for a move. I probably would call it something else. But I'm gonna just go with Galagun because it just seems fitting for some reason. So he's charging that shit and boom, sends that blast up. Uraraka basically gets sent back up all the way up to the ceiling. She starts like touching things around her. Like, well, she's not even touching, she's waving her hand. And since she hit, she's like, oh, all right, bet, release. And boom, just like a rainstorm. And Deku's like, fuck. And so basically, he's like walking on water and kind of like flying at the same time. So he's like, fuck. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. He like starts charging up and he just screams, release. Boom! A massive wave of energy releases, basically dispersing all the water. And the second he does that, Uraraka's like, let's get payback for that sneak attack earlier. And Deku's like, ah, shit. And I mean, when I say he got punched, no. He got punched so damn hard that you saw her imprint on his fucking back of her knuckles, nigga. Like, it was that bad of a punch. And he's like, oh, fuck. Ow. Why? Okay. All right. Okay. She's like, I don't think so. And then she like basically uses her gravity and like sends that nigga flying. And I mean flying all the way to the other fucking side. He just boom. I'll say he like knocks into spinner, but if they're not like Dabi or Toga or maybe compressed, I might not, or twice. Which I don't know what I said I did for that nigga, but I might not have him there because if he's there, it's gonna be a lot easier of a match. I digress. So what ended up happening is that I actually lost my train of thought. That's crazy. But all right, what ended up happening is Deku gets hit, he hits someone or whatever while they're fighting the Nomu. Deku doesn't have time to realize because he's dealing with an enraged Uraraka, right? So he's like, ah, shit. So he's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to risk it. So he starts powering up basically. And he's just like, so he starts powering up. And he's like, ha, boom. You just see this nigga glowing like reddish glow, like a reddish black kind of like glow, almost like some all for one quirk type shit. So he's like, And then like he takes like a unique fighting stance and boom, charges out. He's like, I gotta end this now. New technique. And he's just literally like all out assault. Boom. So he basically just starts dogging on her real quick. Boom. Boom. So basically what he did there was he hit her a couple times, kicked her down, or like swiped her down, teleported damn near, not literally, but damn near teleported. As she was coming down at high speeds, he closes his right or left hand and just boom, backhand her, boom, boom, bitch hits the ground, back hurted, everything. Deku, boom, stomps on her neck meat, weaves her, gets up, hit that nigga with a Gudata combo. So they just start throwing hands for like a good brief second, and he's not having it. He's like, all right, yeah, we not doing this shit. He's like, all out one-handed explosion. Boom. And I mean, boom, like it was a massive ass explosion. Uraraka about to grab this nigga, bro. She like grabs his sleeve. That nigga retracts back so quick. He's like, nah, you're gonna have to miss me with that one. Rips that sleeve off and then just hit her with one good punch. Realizes she's up, does a backflip into like a double leg sweep, or instead of just doing like a kick with one leg, he does like a backflip, hitting her with both heels of his feet, and boom, good night. Blood and everything and shit. He's like, God damn, that shit wasn't cool. That was not fun in the slightest. He's just like, damn. Now his tuxedo and all that shit is battle damage out of the wazoo. He's like, God damn. He looking around like shit. He's seeing some of his troops and soldiers being fucking beat on or beat down. He's seeing Dabi fucking nearly burnt himself. He sees Toga just suffering, and he's like, God damn. Bakugo's just like, he's like, God damn. He's like, that thing, and Deku's walking up to him, basically heading over to him. And he's like, God damn, I gotta fight this nigga. And so he looks over at Bakugo. Want to throw some hands for the good old times? Or like he's like, you want to take care of this beast like the good old times? Which there is gonna be possibly like another part of this where they briefly had a fight against somebody. Worry about that in the future though. So what ended up happening is Bakugo, like, he was scared at first, but then after hearing that, I think we're gonna have to do this dude like we did that June or high school or some shit like that or whatever, right? And Bakugo was like, yeah, you're right. Basically, they like tag team. So it's on some Sasuke and Naruto first meeting up after they get their power boost on some shit, right? Bakugo comes in, he's like raring to go. He's like, come on, think about it, Kacha. As Deku takes off his suit, and like he takes off like the bottom part and the top part. As Bakugo is ready, Deku's slightly battle damage, Bakugo's ready to go. He's like, think about it. This isn't just a threat to me or you. It's a threat to all of us. And he's like, shut up. And then they basically take their fighting stance. That's where we'll leave this part off. Catch y'all later.